Two buses go from Sacramento for San Diego. The express bus makes the trip in 6.8 hours, and the local bus takes 10.2 hours for the trip. We're supposed to find the speed of both buses. They tell us how many hours it takes, so they tell us a time. They don't directly tell us a rate. So with a lot of the problems this week, I think maybe all of them, distance equals rate times time is our friend. Okay, so for the express bus, right now what we're told is the distance that it traveled equals some rate that we don't know times 6.8 hours. So we don't know the distance, we don't know the rate, so we got to leave that, but it's 6.8 hours for time. And then we also have another bus, the local bus. That distance, which we don't know the distance from Sacramento to San Diego, but we do know that the distance equals the rate, which we don't know. Now look, we can't have these be the same R's right now, right? Because the express bus has a different rate than the local bus. They tell us the express is 25 miles per hour faster than the local bus. So we'll call this one R sub 1 and R sub 2, just to distinguish the rates. Okay, a little 2 in the subscript position. So the local bus is 10.2 hours in time. So these two distances should they should equal each other, right? Because the Sacramento, the distance from Sacramento to San Diego is the same whether you take the express bus or the local bus. So we can set these two things equal to each other. We can say that the distance of the express bus, which is R sub 1 times 6.8, the express bus equals the distance of the local bus. Now these are actually two different variables. It's the letter R, but it's R sub 1 and R sub 2. These are two different rates that we can't solve this equation. You can only solve an equation when there's just one variable, one letter. What we can do is we can do a little modification though, because the express bus is 25 miles per hour faster than the speed of the local bus. So this is the speed of the express bus. We can rewrite that as 25 miles an hour plus the speed of the local bus. Right? It's 25 more than the local bus. And now we have an equation to solve because everything is in terms of R sub 2. Okay, you have a number multiplying to a parentheses, and notice how I put the speed in parentheses. Got to make sure you do that. Now 6.8 can multiply to everything inside the parentheses. So 25 times 6.8 gives us 170. And R sub 2, we're going to leave that as 6.8 times R sub 2. And that equals 10.2 times R sub 2. We're getting closer. We have R sub 2 on both sides of the equation, so let's subtract 6.8 R sub 2 from both sides. So if you do that, you get 170 equals 10.2 minus 6.8, that's 3.4 R sub 2. And then we want to get R sub 2 by itself, so divide both sides by 3.4. So R sub 2 equals 170 divided by 3.4, so 50 miles an hour. The local bus travels at 50 miles an hour. And then to find out the speed of the express bus, well, the express bus is 25 miles per hour faster. So we'd say R sub 1 equals 75 miles an hour.